Hi class, and welcome to week 9 of HSA 6103. In this video, I'll briefly be going over the information found in this week's module, as well as briefly going over the assignments that are due this week. So let's get started here. As always, we have our learning objectives for the week listed, and below that we have our assignment. So you have one assignment this week, which is the peer assessment. Now, with the peer assessment, what you'll be doing is you will view 2 of your fellow classmates' video presentations that are found in the discussion board dedicated to this assignment. Once you've viewed it, you will fill out the peer assessment rubric, which means you'll be critiquing your fellow classmates' video. Now, the rubric, let me see if I could get it up here real quick. Here it is. Let me see if I could make it a little big. All right, so here's the peer assessment rubric, and I provide you with different examples of what's excellent work or exemplary work, developing work, or beginning, where the presentation needs a lot of work. Now, these points need to give points to each section in the peer assessment rubric for your fellow classmate. I just want constructive criticism, positive feedback, whatever you liked, whatever you felt like they could improve. The idea is for us all to learn from each other. So let me show you what a blank peer assessment looks like. It's right here. And you will be providing your critique on each component that's assessed here: organization, graphics, research, delivery of the presentation, and screen design. Ignore the total points. Okay, if you want to, you can, but you do not have to. Once you've completed this section of the peer assessment assignment, you will copy and paste that peer assessment rubric as a reply to your fellow classmates' video. All right. So let me jump back to our course module. All right, so after the assignment section, we have the chapter that's assigned this week, which is chapter 14, The Future of Health Services Delivery. And then the video lecture. It's a short lecture. I know some of mine get pretty long, but this one's not too long. And now I'm going to jump to the second content page. So here we have the chapter PowerPoints, as well as the terms and definitions from the assigned chapter, and just some information from chapter 14. So the forces of future change, future of long-term care, global threats and international cooperation. Here's a list of new frontiers in clinical technology and healthcare delivery in the future. All right, and last are the videos. So the first video we have here is titled, What's the One Thing You Would Do to Improve Healthcare? And then the second one listed is what healthcare will look like in 2020. So here are just 2 videos that you may find interesting. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Next week is our last week in this course. You will have 2 assignments next week. But this week you only have the peer assessment. Make sure to complete it by Sunday. And if you have any questions or concerns relating to this course, do not hesitate to let me know. All right, everyone, take care. Bye.